comments for this meeting? Roll call.
Mayor Jerry Daly.
Here.
Trustees George Duberstein.
Here.
Chris Shanawith. Here. Wally Priest.
Here.
Mary Koval. Here. Jack Shanawith.
Here.
Georgianne Duberstein. Here.
Any public comments? That's next on our agenda. All right. Need a motion to approve the consent agenda, please.
So moved.
Second. Roll call.
Trustees George Duberstein.
Aye.
Chris Shanawith. Aye. Wally Priest.
Aye.
Mary Koval. Aye. Jack Shanawith.
Aye.
Georgianne Duberstein. Aye. Motion carried.
Thank you. Reports, finance, Mary.
The only thing we have right now is that the budget draft is almost complete and should be able to be presented soon by middle of March, I believe it was.
I've seen the first round of it. Mary will be getting it. Has it now. It will be presented to the board and send it out as soon as we can, but we were having that special board meeting on March 21st with the official presentation, aiming for approval at the April meeting. Okay. Public Works, Wally?
Well, what we did, so this month was, we took a tour of the well houses, okay? And to review the report given to us from Robinson Engineering about the conditions of our well houses. And we looked at what we thought we would need and what we thought we could put off and everything else. And we came up with a plan, walked it through with Robinson and everything else. And Jerry gave us another update of what he's, what we feel like we're going to be doing this year. A lot of the work is going to be done by our public works, okay, especially on the exterior. And so this way it'll save us a lot more money, and we're not looking at the big money that they were talking about at first. So that was a good thing. And Tim's reports, really not too much. They haven't had a lot of snow events. They've only had 2 of them. They also are making improvements onto our vehicles for safety strobes, that would sit there with flashing lights in the front and to the back, so that, whenever they're out working, they'll see them. And like I said, they were also on the tour of the well houses and inform them what they might need to do and what we can do and what we can't do. And that's about it, sure.
All right. Thank you, sir. Community events, George?
I put a newsletter article in about the 3 of the upcoming events that we have. The Civil War reenactment in 2022 October, the shredding event on 17 June, which is also a recycling event, and the compost event, which is on the 7th of May, which is a Sunday. And the reason for it is that is a kickoff day for the whole week, which is the International Compost Awareness Week. And we will have state and national as well as international recognition as being one of the sponsors or participants in that event, as we also give out to the residents a couple of pails worth of free compost. I included in the newsletter article a flyer for the Civil War reenactment, but we're working with Swalco on the 2 flyers for the other 2 events. They should be available shortly. The end of this month was supposed to be when I got the reports back from everybody, and there were 16 addressees that we sent out the operation plan to. I've gotten several feedback already. Wally was kind enough to give us some comments, so I appreciate that. Thanks, Wally. There still is some outstanding things. I won't mention who they are right now. I know you're going to be out of town for a while, so we'll give them till when you get back, and we'll take another look and see what we need to get hold of.
Very good, sir.
That's all.
All right, thank you. We are officially appointing trustee Christian Noweth to be our special events advisor and coordinator. George will stick with Swalco events, Civil War, the things he's done in the past, but as is evidenced by the food trucks last summer, belated 175th birthday party went off rather well. We're going to try to expand that a little bit, and Chris will be leading the way. So anything for us tonight, Chris?
First of all, I want to say thank you to Kathy and Christina for helping with the food truck scheduling this year. It's been a little bit difficult for me, but it's getting done, and we added to the newsletter the announcement of the food truck starting up here in April. So here they come. Let's get ready.
And the other change to food trucks?
They'll be the first Saturday of the month. We'll have them here.
As well as every
Thursday.
Thursday night.
Yep, and they'll be here on Saturdays, first Saturday of the month from 11 to 2.
So keep your eyes on the newsletter.
Yeah,
And the calendar on our website
yeah,
that tells who the food trucks are, savory and dessert.
right. I could put it on the electronic sign, but, oh wait, we still don't have one.
Guess what you'll be looking at in the budget? As a possibility. Thank you. Awesome. Anything else?
No, that's it right
All
now.
right, very good. Great Age Club, Georgiana.
All is well with the Great Age Club. Normally, our meetings are either someone comes as a speaker, or we watch an old-time movie, or we play dominoes, but someone suggested we do some other things, and so we're playing charades this Thursday. So, no pictures are allowed from any of the staff that happens to be around, but we thought we would give it a try.
All right. Thank you. Clerk, Kathy or Christina. Okay. I have a question for the trustees. You've seen in the last day or two the well host report and also my accommodations or my budgeting, spreading it out over a couple of years. Any particular thoughts or comments on any of that? And if you don't have them tonight, feel free to reach out to me.
I don't think I'm getting any, because I have to talk to Connie.
Is your husband getting any? I know you don't talk frequently, but
He's been very busy.
did you get the two document report, the well house report, and then one with multiple colors on it?
I got the one from Robinson about their report on the wells, or the water, and their composition and the testing.
Now, this would have been direct, well, it would have been from me, and it helped.
I'll have to dig in a little.
If you wanted to, let me know if you don't, well, I'm going to be out of town. Did I copy you?
No, I can get it.
Okay, you want me to send it to them?
Is it the
Why don't you go?
January?
No, it was just this week.
No, it's just this week, it's here.
Because I looked again today, and I didn't see it.
No, I don't have it.
Really?
No, I don't have it.
It must have just on seconds and then dates.
So,
I said, all right, I'll resend them. Well, thank you for approving those. Did you get it? No?
You sure you sent?
Thank you for approving them again. All right, folks.
One question I have to ask. Okay, is the well house one where the flow valve? Okay, remember they said it wasn't able to hook up the SCADA, and we're not going to replace that valve?
Their recommendation is that it's not necessary.
Oh, okay,
For now.
for now, I'm just, okay. Well, maybe somewhere down the road.
Hey, yeah.
I'll send it here. Essentially, the well report will show you that their recommendations came up to about $335,000 worth of improvements. Well, it's been sent twice. Once you got that early, and then this week I sent it with some editing on my part. It was too much to tackle at one time. After we took the tour of the well houses, it didn't make sense to do it all. Now, for example, you'll see one of the recommendations was to totally recoat all the interior above ground piping. It's a very humid room. It's got a special coating on massive amounts of pipe. It's beginning to deteriorate and rust is showing. So in order to do that, it would be contracted out. But I decided to delay it until well 4 is up and running, which, when that happens, we can shut down one of the other wells completely, do all this stuff inside the building that needs to be done, without affecting water flow to the residents. That saved, for now, a good chunk of money. There were some other things, removal of some old components that are no longer operational. Not broken, just no longer part of it. It's not necessary to do it right now. So what you'll see, and it's explained in the email, and I'll try to send it out again tonight or tomorrow morning before I leave, is a breakdown that reduces that $335,000 to, I think it's $91,000 for year 1, and then over the next couple of years, Public Works is going to do a lot of the exterior repair, painting, cleaning, that will reduce those costs quite a bit. So we're just trying to make it fiscally more favorable. All right, I'll get those out to you.
What's the estimate of how long it's going to take to build that well for? It's aimed to be operational in December, this upcoming December. But, and I just found this out talking to engineers this last week, they'll want to run it and test it for a few months before we Put it online.
make sure the water is flowing, make sure it's good water, that everything's worked out. So March, maybe a year from now, it should be fully operational, George. But you know that anytime I talk about engineers, it's always, this is what we hope for.
It's our goal, right?
It's our goal.
Yeah, and the little survival training.
Anyway, okay, that's in my business. I need a motion to approval of the Trivesa website support proposal and contract effective April 1, 2023 to March 31, 2024 for all of $968.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
Yes. I was just wondering if it was considered to see if there were any other residents that would be willing and able to take over, since we did have a resident doing it before.
In our time on the board, since you and I have come on, we've had 3 or 4 residents, and each one over time petered out. We had a consultant, an outside consultant. What state was she from? Iowa, who worked with us for a couple of years. And she got bigger projects. We went back to a resident. That resident now petered out, so we're
Okay,
trying to get her out.
okay.
Okay, other discussion? Roll call, please.
Trustees George Duberstein,
Aye.
Christian Allen. Aye. Wally Priest,
Aye.
Mary Koval,
Aye.
Jack Chanel,
Aye.
Georgiana Duberstein.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Thank you. Thank you for your patience and your participation tonight. I think the community plan is moving well. More to come. Motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? 8 o'clock. Thank you. You want to stay? When you consider some of the work we have,
Christina, this calendar, it says, it doesn't say, reserve truck, it just says.
I'm getting, since we're 2 meetings, so there's a lot that we